of and the grief of a previous life, and then learning that that is okay to grieve,
Yeah, that's a
and to try
huge
and get
thing.
out of this perpetual grief. Because, you know, our situation, as much as it has evolved, it hasn't evolved substantially where if I chose to stay in a perpetual state of grief, I could have. Just
You
the same way
stronger.
Brenny could have stayed in a perpetual state of whatever she was back in 2020, 2021, but she has made choices not to be that person. And I've also made choices not to be that person, stay in that perpetual state of grief because what we lost was so tremendously um big. It was big,
Yeah,
you know, and the
absolutely.
shift from our life before and our life after, and the contrast between those 2 lives is vast.
I don't think people understand the gravity of that, and we talk about that, Brenda and I, the old us, the new us, but the essence of us is still there, and there's so much that's different, and so much that's different for our loved ones, um, and it takes so much patience and understanding, and you may not feel what we're feeling physically and mentally and emotionally, but the fact that you're there and you're willing to listen and you're not turning her away or saying, "I don't wanna talk about this," or whatever. I mean, it helps so much just that you are there and you are open to what she's feeling and thinking. That means so much as a survivor, and I know that's so important to Brenda, and just the fact that you went through that trauma, that changed you forever. I'm
Without a
sure it
doubt,
did.
without a
I'm
doubt.
sure it did, and the fact that there was some support for you, I think that's so important that the caregivers have some sort of support system, some sort of support groups that they can go to, and there's not many.
They're out there, you gotta find them. You
Yeah,
gotta you gotta put yourself in a position to look for them and do your research and talk to the healthcare providers out there, whether they're, you know, talking to people in, at the convalescent homes or at the rehabilitation centers, the hospitals. The social workers started right away with us, in the hospital. Those 60 days Brenny was in the hospital, I mean, thank God for the fourth floor, uh, Montreal Neurological Institute, an incredible institution, world class. The people working on that floor, the stroke ward, the fourth floor, are incredible individuals, some of which I will never forget.